Oh man.
What's your alternative view, my brother?
My alternative view. Mine's gonna go a little bit different. It's almost a flashback of the 2010 game against the Golden State Warriors versus the Portland Blazers.
Okay.
The Warriors at the time had Steph Curry, Monte Ellis, Chris Hunter, Devin George,
yes,
and Reggie Williams.
Excellent.
As the only players able to play for this game against a 6-seed Portland Blazers team.
Okay.
I found this game really interesting because I've heard a lot, because we've spoken a lot about certain players like Steph Curry and saying that, some people say that he might not be one of the best, or he's probably a little overrated, just a shooter.
Correct.
But after watching this game, I think it could change almost anyone's views on the type of player and competitor Steph Curry is.
Oh, yeah.
In this game, he played 48 minutes, scored 42 points, and actually won this game against the 6-seed Blazers. And now, before we get into this, they had to dress Tarif. I don't remember Center Tarif.
Ronnie
Tarioff.
Yes.
And Anthony Morrow, who were both injured, but they needed 8 players in order to start a game.
Yes.
Throughout 1 minute into the game, Chris Hunter gets injured. Can't play no more. So now Devin George has to come in until the fourth quarter with 3 minutes left. Won't stay up. George gets injured. Gets his 6th foul. The referee won't allow him to continue playing, because if you have nobody to play, you got to continue playing fouls. But anytime he fouls, is a technical foul. I guess the refs didn't understand this. Went through a whole phase. So then Tarioff had to come in, fake an injury. Anthony Morrow had to come in, fake an injury, until George can continue playing the game. Now at this point, it's 2 minutes left in the game, and the Golden State Warriors is down 5. Steph Curry scores the last 11 out of 17 points. 11 out of the last 17 points scored. And with the Golden State Warriors going 14 on a 6 run to end the game. And they could have easily gave up the game. They could have been a lottery pick, had a better lottery, and got maybe one of the top players like a Tyreek.
Tanking.
Anyone.
Yeah.
But they went for the win because they felt the competitive of Steph Curry and Monte Ellis, who also scored 34 points.
Yeah, okay.
And in the long run, helped out because in the 2011 draft, they picked up Klay Thompson. And became Splash Brothers. And that's just my alternative view, just this little history lesson on this guy can ball.
It's an excellent alternative view. I agree with it. I think Steph Curry is a severe competitor. And you look at his body type and then his ability to come into this league and dominate, really, and not be a physical specimen. It shows how competitive he has to be, how hard he has to go, how much he has to practice to have that kind of skill. So yeah, I'm glad you told that story so people can understand what Steph is really about.
He didn't just come out of nowhere
at all.
He didn't just be blessed with a team and just I'm going to shoot all day. No, he had to fight. He had horrible seasons.
He dominated college too. I want people to understand
I think if you just watch their games, that whole 2010 season, you'll see how many times they only played with 6 players.
It was a pretty bad year.
It was a really bad year.
And Steph was, injury prone also that season, I believe.
Yes, he was.
But yeah, and that'll wrap this one up. It's another week of Change of Pace Sports with Alternative Views.